Okay, helping you with precalculus ungraded. Today we are going to solve this equation. 2e to the 4x power plus 5e to the 2x power minus 3 is equal to 0. If you think this looks like a quadratic equation, then you are correct. The key is right here. Notice that the power here is 4x and the power here is 2x, which is just a double, right? 4x is double of 2x. So, in fact, let me just write this down for you guys. We can write e to the 4x power as e to the 2x power and then squared. And we can do that is because when we have a power like this and then raised to a second power like this, we can just multiply the powers together. 2x times 2, we get a 4x. So now we can look at this equation as 2, and then let me just put this down as e to the 2x and then squared. Then we have the plus 5, and then we still have the e to the 2x, and then we have the minus 3. That's equal to 0. That being said, this is a quadratic equation in terms of e to the 2x. And now you can use substitution. You can call this expression, right, the e to the 2x as like t or u, or you can just do it like this. I will not use a substitution. I will just show you guys how we can factor right now. I will show you guys the tic-tac-toe method. And to do so, you first ask yourself, what times what will give you 2e to the 2x and then squared? Well, there's one combination we can use is 2e to the 2x times e to the 2x. You see, 2 times 1, technically there's a 1, is 2. And then e to the 2x times e to the 2x, that's exactly e to the 2x, and then squared. And then we move to negative 3. We ask ourselves what times what will give us negative 3, and we can use 1 and negative 3, or negative 1 and 3. And the correct combination is negative 1 goes here, and 3 goes here. How do I know that's correct? Well, if you multiply this and that, you get 6e to the 2x. And if you take negative 1 times that, we get negative e to the 2x. If we combine this and that term together, we do end up with positive 5e to the 2x power. So that's a correct combination at the correct order. If you use different numbers, then you'll see that the middle term is not going to work out. So you will just have to change it, and assuming that the expression is factorable. So after you find the factoring, this is how you can continue. You go across for the factoring. So the first factor is 2e to the 2x minus 1. 2e to the 2x minus 1. The second factor is e to the 2x plus 3. And that's still equal to 0. And now you see that we have two factors multiplying equal to 0. That means the first factor must equal to 0, or the second factor, or usually I just like to put down a comma. The second factor, e to the 2x plus 3 equal to 0. For the first one, let's add 1 on both sides. So we have 2e to the 2x equals 1. Divide the 2 on both sides, we get e to the 2x equals 1/2. And you see that the x is in the exponent, yeah? So let's take the natural log first, so we can get rid of the e. So we get 2x equals ln of 1/2. And then we can divide both sides by 2. So x equals, let me show you guys like this. Divide this by 2, divide this by 2. So they cancel. So we get x equals 1/2 from the red one times ln of 1/2. So that's that. All right, a small remark before we continue to the second part. So here, notice that this is 1/2. We can write it as 2 to the negative first power. So you can also write this as x equals 1/2 ln of 2 to the negative 1. And you can put the negative 1 to the front, and you end up x equals negative 1/2 ln 2. So I'm not sure what the answer in the back of the book is. It could be the blue one, or it could have just been this right here. So that's that. Now for the second part, e to the 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Well, if you minus 3 on both sides, then we are looking at e to the 2x is equal to negative 3. And can we continue? The answer is no. This right here is not possible. It has no real solutions. If you take the natural log right here on both sides, then you'll realize natural log of negative 3, it's not going to work with real numbers. However, it does work with complex numbers. If you're interested, I will put a link to my video in the description. You can check that out. But for precalculus, if you see this, you can just say no real solution here. So this equation here is not possible, right? This situation is not possible. So the only answer is right here. So that's the only one. And that will do it. Hopefully this helps. That's it.